guys. Haven't been on YouTube for such a long time, even though I only have 24 subscribers or something. But anyways, the last time I vlogged was 2 years ago when I was still in high school. But anyways, I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe with this global pandemic that's been going on for quite a while. I will be traveling back. Hopefully I'll be traveling back tomorrow on the 24th to China. Yeah, and for people who are traveling, please stay vigilant and stay safe. My roommates, they left like last week or something, so the room is quite empty. It's just me right now. Yeah, every day is kind of just like me doing my own thing, even though I haven't been doing a lot of stuff. My sleeping schedule is kind of out of whack. I just haven't been really productive. So I'm thinking that it'll be a good opportunity for me to get back into vlogging, and you know, because it's a fitness channel, I should incorporate fitness into my daily routine. You know, in a way it's pretty good because, you know, when there's not that many people around, when I film a vlog, I wouldn't be as self-conscious as, you know, if there's many people around. So I guess this is a good way to kind of like still, you know, talk and communicate verbally, even though with myself, you know, on a daily, so that I don't lose my mind. Freshman year of college, I didn't really lift as much weight as I was supposed to, I guess, because it was just kind of intense, the schoolwork, and we have many projects to do. So I just kind of took a long break from lifting weights. And then recently I start to get back into weightlifting and fitness a little bit, because I feel like it really like benefit me not only physically but mentally. Like lifting weight now to me is less about looking the most aesthetically pleasing, but rather is to train my mind to be stronger and more capable. Our school is closed. I definitely cannot go to the gym near campus. So what I have been doing, it's a lot of bodyweight workout that can target my endurance more than my pure strength. In the end, I can always get a pretty decent workout in. I realized that I don't really have to have all the equipment ready for me to get a good workout. It's all kind of about your goal, your mindset in a way, because even at home, you know, if you really want to have some sort of like intention about your performance, you're able to do that if you have the right kind of mindset. So today I'm basically doing this vlog to record what I will be doing today, my training, and you know. And I'm supposed to travel back tomorrow from JFK to Beijing directly, but this past 2 days it's just kind of been really bizarre, because the app we used to book the flight, we booked it kind of a long while ago, like probably 2 weeks ago, and then the status has always been saying like it's fine until 2 days ago. In the evening, my dad called me and said, yo, the flight is canceled, and I'm traveling with 3 friends of mine, and we were all like, holy shit, what do we do? And then we were just like calling the airline crazy, and I was asking my dad to call the airline to like make sure that it was indeed canceled. But then some other people's parents, they say, but it's not, you know. So it's just kind of been this like really confusing thing going on. And then now apparently what's going on is it's not really canceled, but we're just not gonna fly from New York directly to Beijing, but instead is to Tianjin. So I don't know what's really gonna happen, but apparently right now things are still remaining the same, I guess. We'll see how it goes. I just feel like everything is like starting to break down right now. Like the elevator in our building just stopped working. It either doesn't like go up to the floor we need to, or the door doesn't close. I don't know what's going on, but like it's pretty messed up. Just got my lunch, and then there's some little trick that everybody should acquire is those wearing these rubber gloves whenever you're eating something with your hand, because I personally just really hate greasy fingers. Like, I cannot stand it. It bothers me a lot. So, just wear this. And yeah, our cafeteria now is kind of just like, we don't really cook a lot of fancy stuff now. Not that they should, but you know, like right now what we have is just kind of like, you know, fast food stuff. And I'm kind of getting sick of it, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have my lunch and then work out. So this would be our little gym, you could say, a little aerobic room. I first just warm up by kind of cycling a little bit to pump up the heart rate, even to sweat a little bit. The room seems to be always kind of cold for some reason. And this first, well, I guess you couldn't call it exercise, but this, I guess, another warm-up would be to train boxing footwork. Usually you would have a ladder or some sort of grid system that follows along, but this, I really don't have that much choice but to mentally visualize the grid. So it will be an imaginary grid, and those are essential footwork movement in boxing. They're really kind of useful, but I guess I didn't execute them really well because some parts still feels to be very slow and like I'm dragging my feet in a way. But if you're doing it correctly, you should feel very pumped in your calves, especially. So our first exercise would be lunges. This I find it really useful if I'm doing one side all together instead of alternating, because it really targets one side of the glute really well. And I guess to me the main focus of this movement would be to control the movement and not to rush it, and really feel the contraction of the glute muscle. The second exercise would be assisted pistol squat, and especially after working on the lunges, it will be pretty difficult. As you saw, I kind of just even tripped over because my glutes was so fatigued already. This one, I don't think I executed the best, since I still need to be assisted with like some sort of like handle or whatever. But yeah, it's a really good exercise. The third exercise would be one leg what do you call this? One leg weighted hip thrust. And I've never really done this before. Usually I use like a barbell to add more weight, but I realized this one trains mind and muscle connection really well. And it also trains your balance because you have to keep one leg up in the air while keeping the other leg on the ground. I use a 15-pound kettlebell just to add a little bit of the weight, and then if you control your motion, you would really feel the glute to be engaging with the weight. And up next is just body weight calf raises. I do alternative, so I work on my left first and then my right. I think all the exercise I did 4 sets, and then the rep range is probably around 12 to 15, except for the pistol squat. The pistol squat I could only get 8 on one side because it really was pretty challenging, especially also having to balance the weight. Now is 7:30 ish in the evening, and oh wow, I didn't really finish my workout. I got through all my leg workout, which you just saw, and I didn't get to really work on my core because right after I finished my leg workout, I received an email from my professor, and then he was like, "Yo, how come you haven't done the work?" I'm like, "Shit, I guess I gotta go do the work." So immediately I head back and showered and kind of I worked on some stuff, including like trying to get my ID card fixed so that I can go in and out of the building. And but still I feel like completing this video, so I think I'll just do like I guess you can call it like a Skillshare type of thing, or you can call it like a little game for training agility relating to boxing, hand speed, and coordinations, using just one tennis ball, and you don't need any other things other than that. I guess kind of complete the unfinished workout. Well, even though it's not really gonna be a workout, but still I'll show you guys what I do with the tennis ball. So you got your tennis ball right here. I literally just found it in the little aerobic room, like 4th floor where I live, and you can use a tennis ball. I want to use a softball. I've never tried that, but I feel like the softball would have a bit more weight to it. It would be a little bit easier to grab, because this one is easy if you just like didn't grab it completely, it just fly away. It'll cause some trouble if you're in a public place. In a gym, for example, it'll hit someone, and that would be no good. So what you could do with this, I guess you could, there are 2 ways essentially. For this video, I'm not going to get into how to throw the punches. Maybe I'll do another video sharing how I was learned how to throw correct punches. But then this one is just simply, I'm showing you how I use this train, but it's not really gonna be like a 6-round kind of workout. But this is just like a little fun game you could play in your room, or if you just have a space where you can like move around. Just so you could take the ball, you can bounce it and then just catch it, or you can throw it. Oh shit, like this would happen. But like, yeah, you can bounce it, catch it, throw it, catch it. But when you catch it, you immediately come back as if you're throwing like a combination. You always want to protect your head, throw, and then come back immediately. So it will be something like this. So if the ball really comes too close, that means the target is really close. What you could do is just step back. So if it's too close, step back. If it's too far, well, that was not really that far. If it's too far, reach forward. And then once you catch it, come back. And then I don't think this is the best for working your uppercut, but you could do a hook, left hook, right hook with this tennis ball. It would just be like, you catch it, you come back. And turn your body, you catch it, you come back. Same with on the right. Yeah, but it'll take a little bit practice to get used to, but I think it's a really fun exercise. And it's kind of also just showboating, because if you're doing it correctly in the gym, you don't miss your shot, then you could potentially impress people with that. I think it's pretty cool. Whoa. See, that wouldn't work. And you could, at the same time, move your hand, practice moving your body around. I'm totally not in my gym attire, but it's totally fine. So that was about it. It may seem to be like a really, how do you say, like not intense exercise, but you know, just to kind of like squeeze some fun out of the, I guess these couple of days that are extremely anxious to everybody essentially. So I think this is basically how I'm gonna conclude my video. I drank some coffee because I wanted to work, but then I realized I wanted to shoot the video. So I guess that's it. Maybe later tonight I will keep working on some readings and essay outlines, but until then, stay tuned, be really safe, like really safe, whoever is traveling. I hope you see your family very soon. Yeah, if you like the video, like it, comment, and subscribe.